You don't have all these stupid fucking mindset blocks, okay? Your business strategy and your structure, that's what sucks. They're trash right now. You have so many fucking gaps in your structure of your business, your strategy, your capacity, your marketing, your sales processes. That's the reason you're not making more money. Not because you have some weird energetic block. It's because you actually just don't know how to properly show up and sell. What's up, Savages? You're listening to the Strategies of a Savage CEO podcast. I'm your host, Demi, and if you don't know me yet, it is no wonder you're not making the sales that you want to be making in your business, but that's about to fucking change. I've scaled my business to almost 8 figures in revenue over the past few years, and I've helped thousands of women make the money they deserve. Not through fluffy things like manifestation or energy work, but through real, non-BS money-making strategies that drive insane results. I'm talking things like crafting powerful content rooted in actual human psychology so that you know every single time you post it's going to convert. I'm talking about designing irresistible offers and building recurring revenue streams in your business structure. I'm talking about implementing real systems that actually scale your business into a 7-figure brand. It is time for you to go full savage mode with your business strategy to truly get the results you not only want, but deserve. So let's get into the episode. Welcome back to another episode of the Strategies of a Savage CEO, Savages. Today, I'm going to tell you that your strategy sucks. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you in this episode because this is what mentorship is actually about, okay? You're not here for somebody to just rub your ego and tell you you're doing a good job. You're here for somebody to tell you what you actually need to change, and you can handle it, right? You're a big girl. You can handle it. You need somebody to tell you what actually needs to change for you to actually make money because you want to hit all your goals and you want to make more money, right? Okay, then let's start here. I am not the mentor you hire when you want somebody to coddle you. I am going to tell you if what you are doing is not actually going to work and it's not actually going to make you money. Because while everyone else might be hyping you up with your time is coming, hold the energy, like you got this vibes, I am over here and I'm getting my clients paid with strategy, structure, and just straight up facts, okay? So this is about real mentorship, not fluffy vibes, not just keep going coaching. And if you love that, if you love the directness of it, then I'm for you and this episode is for you. So the mentorship you think you need versus like the one that actually works, let's talk about this. I want you to get one thing straight. You do not need to be in a room where it is all vibes, hype, energy, and manifesting to your next level and praying to the gods of the spirits and the universe for God fucking sake. You don't need that, okay? If you want to make actual real money in business, you need somebody telling you what to actually do, okay? You do not need somebody telling you to just be an energetic match for 100K months. Just show up as yourself, your most authentic self, and speak your truth if you want to be famous. Like, fuck that, okay? You don't need that. You've been doing that. You've been going. You are showing up. You're fucking amazing at what you do. Your energy is not the issue. How much you journaled is not the issue. You don't have all these stupid fucking mindset blocks, okay? Your business strategy and your structure, that's what sucks. They're trash right now. You have so many fucking gaps in your structure of your business, your strategy, your capacity, your marketing, your sales processes. That's the reason you're not making more money. Not because you have some weird energetic block. It's because you actually just don't know how to properly show up and sell. You don't know how to actually create authoritative marketing that converts every goddamn time, right? The kind of mentor you actually need is somebody who's going to call you out on your shit, okay? Who's going to give you clear direction about your strategy and what exactly to do to fix it so that you can close those profit leaks. You need a mentor who's lovingly going to drag you, but also give you the plan, the fix, the path forward, the real deal, no fluff whatsoever. The reason that my clients get such fast results is because we don't waste any time on things that don't matter. We don't waste time, stuck in circles. We don't waste time on all this bullshit that the coaching industry wants to feed you because they actually don't know how to properly create a business and coach you on business, right? Most of these business coaches are not actually doing business coaching. They're doing energetic coaching. They're doing manifestation coaching. They're doing I don't know, leadership coaching, cool, but they're not doing business coaching. And that's the reason that women get into programs and masterminds and coaching, and they come out more confused than they ever were because they never got real strategy, okay? You need a mentor that's actually going to break down and show you how to build a business structure that supports scaling and high cash months, where your strategy is leaking money and how to plug those holes, why your content isn't converting, how to fix it, why you're attracting low paying, I can't afford victim clients that you literally hate, why your messaging screams, please save me instead of please pay me, right? The exact shift in positioning that makes high level clients lean in. Like, you need to be talking with somebody and getting strategy on these elements of business that actually convert to cash, okay? So let me give you an example of the kind of mentorship I'm dishing out in my world at all hours of the day, right? For an example, we're going to have conversations about why your messaging is attracting the wrong audience, right? It's giving hire me if you're broke and desperate energy versus like, you are doing so well, you're fucking amazing, you're the go-getter, action taker person, and you're ready to come in and pay in full, right? So I'm going to walk my clients through exactly what needs to change in the way that they are currently marketing so they can actually attract high-paying clients. Branding. We talk about how branding needs an upgrade. To be honest, perception is reality. I would not pay you thousands with how you're currently showing up. You're currently showing up in a way that feels like you have imposter syndrome, that you're lacking confidence, that you're trying to copy what you think is going to work, that you are messy, or like all of these other elements that just don't make sense with the brand for the perception of somebody to see you as that high level investment, okay? Hey Savages, Demi here. I hope you're enjoying the episode so far. I've got a very quick but game-changing message for you. If you are ready to take your content from being a nice girl to a mother effing boss and not only create content that demands attention and respect, but actually attracts high level, high paying clients that see you as the authority and best option to work with, I want to invite you to come into my Savage Content Collective membership. This is the place where women just like you are taking my exact strategies for posting and content prompts and turning them into daily sales. I'm talking about women making $45,000 in just 3 weeks after a complete sales drought, or women that have been attracting 5-figure painful clients and having their fastest sales ever after posting. If you are ready to stop guessing and start generating real revenue from your content, this is for you. And when you join, you're going to get immediate access to weeks of content prompts and some of my best social media trainings. If you DM me the word podcast on Instagram right now, I am going to send you a special discount to actually join the Savage Content Collective. It is time for you to stop posting any old content and actually start getting paid high ticket and attracting the best clients for you from your content. Now let's get back into the episode. My clients are having conversations and I'm telling them that their launch is actually not going to convert and they need to stop it all right now. And we need to fix this shit before they continue launching. One of my clients, I told her, your launch is not going to convert. We got on a call and she showed me her plan or her strategy. And I was literally like, girl, this is just not it. We changed everything. I changed her offer name. I changed literally everything about her strategy, who she was speaking to, her messaging, her positioning for the offer, her timelines for the offer, how she was actually going to go about the launch. And she came to me, she was like, I haven't had sales for this offer yet. And I'm like, yeah, no shit, you haven't had sales for this offer yet. We changed it. Guess what? She sold it out within 5 fucking days. 5 days. She sold out her entire launch after making those changes. Was it work? Yes. But did it make her a lot of fucking money? Yes. Right? Right now, you're trying to copy someone else's strategy, but her audience isn't your audience, right? So I'm going to tell my clients that. I'm like, listen, like, where are you coming up with these ideas? This doesn't sound like you. What I get from you on a call is not what I get from you in your content. That needs to change, right? You don't need to do this. You don't need to do X. You need to actually do Y. So let's get focused on this and build the plan of action. Okay? Now, none of this is mean. It's actually mentorship. If you think it's mean, then I can probably tell you right now, you're not making much money in business. And I have no sympathy for you whatsoever if you can't handle somebody telling you what you're doing wrong to help you get to your goals, right? But that's the difference between hiring a coach who wants to be liked. I don't care if you like me. I literally could not give two shits if you like me. My clients love me because they actually get results, right? I don't care if you like me. You're not going to like me all the time because I'm going to tell you the shit that you don't want to hear, but you need to hear if you want results, right? That is a difference between hiring somebody who wants you to like them and wants it to be all good girl, feel good energy all the time, and somebody who's actually a leader and wants to see you win. That is the difference. Okay? And this is the truth that most coaches won't say. If you want to make money, you have to be willing to hear what's not working. You don't need more fluff. You need somebody who's going to look at your business like a surgeon, literally a surgeon, and pinpoint exactly why it's not converting and give you the fixes that it's actually going to move that needle forward. Okay, I'm not here to coddle you. I am here to make you money. So if you've been stuck in these loops, if you're second guessing, you're hearing the same goddamn advice, the same fluffy shit over and over and over and over and again, and you're literally getting frustrated, good, you should be. But that also tells me you should have been working with me way sooner. And there are so many women in my space that I've seen that have come into my DMs that have, that have not moved forward. Maybe they've hired somebody else. And then guess what? 3 months, 6 months later, they're back to, and they're in my DMs and they're in the same place. And I'm like, bitch, if you just hired me, if you would hire me sooner, this wouldn't even be a conversation right now. You would literally be making thousands and thousands of dollars because you wouldn't have wasted 6 months on still being fucking confused. Right? That's not mentorship. That's literally being stagnant. Okay. Mentorship isn't about being told like you're doing great, sweetie, every day. It's not. At least my mentorship isn't. If you want that, go ahead, but you're not going to build a big business, right? Mentorship is about being in a room where you are challenged to think differently, act strategically, and own your damn results. I don't care how spiritual, intuitive, high vibe you are, your business needs structure. I literally don't care. You could be the most like universe manifest, like energetic, like I don't even know, like you know what I mean. You could literally be the most in that way. Love that for you. That's great. But if you don't have structure, you're not making money in business. Your offers need positioning, your content needs clarity, and none of that comes from just hoping harder or repeating affirmations in the mirror every single day. Okay. When you are ready for direct mentorship and not just passive, permission-based, wait for a sign coaching, you hire me. This is what we do in my programs. You should be coming in to my Savage Strategy programs, my high level containers, where I don't sugarcoat shit for you. I show you what needs to be fixed so that you can actually walk into having multi-5-figure months with clarity, conviction, and strategy that works, strategy that you can feel safe in because you have the clarity, you have the security, the safety to know that a strategy is going to work for you. Okay. Let's fix the real problem of your lack of clarity or confusion where all of your profits are currently leaking in your business. And let's actually start to get you to make money. You can go to my profile and you can look at the over 5,000 plus client results that have happened in my world because of this. Clients come to me and they are literally another mentorship. I'm just going to say it like it is. And they struggle. 1 week in my world and everything changes. 1 month in my world and everything changed. One client came to me, she's like, I fucking can't get past 10K months. Can't do it. Don't know what's going on. In 1 month, she had made a $27,000 cash month with me. 1 month. That's it. That's all it takes. It's not that you're not ready for it. It's not that you actually don't have the capacity. It's not that you need to do more manifestation work. It literally is that we need to fix your structure strategy, change your messaging, change your positioning, and boom, guess what? Clients are going to start flocking to you. But that doesn't happen unless you start hiring me and you get into my programs now. Okay. You can DM me, start over on Instagram. We can work out where the best place for you to start in my world is. I'm going to ask you questions about where you're currently at, what you're looking for, right? What your goals are. And we're going to determine what that best next move is for you. And then you're going to make it. And then you're going to watch your whole entire business and life change.